Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host, Tasha. Let's get into this. So, hi guys. I hope all is well. No periodic table, no alien talk. However, I want to put this out here for this next few weeks, probably around the end of June. We're going to be doing tutoring, assisting with filling out FAFSAs, doing college applications, anything school related, okay, in preparation for college for the youth. So if you know any young adults who need assistance with school, anything school related, holla at me. But, okay guys, so today I had a very long conversation with more than one person. I came up with a few conclusions and then I got a download, right? There's going to be times when you have to remove the spiritual aspect of things, okay? You are going to have to move about in the world at surface level, okay? God gave us these gifts, right? To move through the world, to break barriers, to break cycles and patterns, to get certain things done, right? But because of the circumstances of warfare, right? Because the world itself is the world and we are spiritual beings, you're going to have to sometimes find the balance in between the two and not be so deep. We had a conversation not too long ago about being able to market yourself and being able to use whatever gifts you have that the Creator has shown Himself through you, right, in your life. Like if He's blessing you, there are certain areas in your life where there is proof that you're connected to the Creator, right? This is not a piggyback off of that, but this is kind of like, it's not a part two, but it's kind of, I'm bringing this up just to say this is a similar conversation, okay? When you get into the workforce, your career, out into the world, you have to be mindful that some of the people that you're going to do business with don't believe in God. Some of them worship Satan. Some of them have some really horrible, heavy, dark spirits attached to them. Okay? And you have to protect yourself. And sometimes that means removing that display of spirituality, religion altogether. I'm not saying you don't have to use your discernment. I'm not saying to forget about God. I'm not saying to act like the warfare is not going on. What I am saying is that in order to handle business in the physical world, sometimes you have to be just at surface level. Sometimes you have to learn how to move. You got to learn how to move in ways that are of the world, if that makes sense, okay? You have to blend in. A lot of the people that you're going to be running into, and yes, God is going to send these people. Some people are going to be on your vibration. And there are going to be some people on your vibration that don't believe in God, that don't really have a good understanding of spirituality. We have to understand that vibrations and frequencies are spectrums, okay? Remember how we talked about the high vibrational or the higher aspect of low vibration? Like how hell has higher rankings, higher beings who are higher ranked, right? Same thing. Frequency is a spectrum. Energy is a spectrum. So there are going to be people who are high vibrational and they're not necessarily spiritual or religious. They just have a particular frequency that is compatible with your own. Some of these people are going to be very cynical, and you are going to have to deal with them in ways to get things done without, one, compromising your relationship with the Creator, two, without sacrificing any of your gifts, three, without having to give up whatever reason it is that they're in your life in the first place. Are you following me? There's going to be times when you are going to have to deal with people who don't think like you, who don't feel like you, who don't act like you, who goes against everything that you know and believe in. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. But there are going to be things that you have to get done, and people who, if they knew the spiritual aspect of you, or if they saw the spiritual aspect of you, it would turn them off. They're cynical people, right? They are only worried about the things that they like, the things that they're interested in. So you have to learn how to humble down in the spiritual areas. Of course, the Creator is going to let you know which people you can spiritually open yourself up to, and some people that you absolutely, need to just stay away from altogether. And then there's the in-between, right? And then there's this little percentage of people who are going to be introduced to the favor of God through you, by interacting with you, by understanding you in your ways, in your behaviors, in your mindset, and how you process things, because you are the one that's connected to the Creator. A lot of these people are not even going to be aware that God is using them to help you for a greater purpose. A lot of them are not going to understand that God put you in their life to show them that God is indeed real. But you don't want to scare them off, okay? We want to make sure that the people we need to stick around are going to be coming in and comfortable before they get turned off and before they run away with the religious talk, the spiritual talk. Because some people, they're just surface level humans, right? They don't really consider the influence of the spiritual world in their regular day to day. They're not looking at everyday life as a spiritual exchange, a spiritual experience. All they know